And now comes Ted Ligety. And Doug, we have seen some difficulty in the lower part of this track. Almost doesn't matter what lead you bring into it. Oh! And into the blizzard goes Ligety.
And he starts off just getting hammered by the wind. But to me, this type of course, not his strength. I think he'd prefer a course that swings farther across so he can show off his awesome angles. But he will be punching it. He knows how important this race is for the points.
So Ligety trailing slightly 2,500s, but Hirscher was flying on top, made mistakes below.
You can see Ligaty's hips just a little far back. He needs to get those hips forward so he can stay on the front of that ski, because so quick, gate to gate on this course.
Such a heads-up skier under pressure. Ligety always performs. Dropping back a little bit.
Oh, he's dropped back a lot. Now he's 6/10. This is the area where Hirscher made the mistake. Ligety, no problems at all. Just is a smarter skier right there, and he's carrying more speed out of it.
You can see very intentional in the approach. Took the care. 6,100s to find, though. Without the mistakes, isn't it enough? Ted Ligety tucking to the line, and he's got it by 1,600s.
That is awesome, and it all comes from 2/3 of the way down. He skied that tricky section perfectly and just carried tons speed out there. But look at the wind he had to deal with. You can hardly see the ground up there.
And now comes the leader of the giant slalom standings, Ted Ligety.
We mentioned also that Mike Day, his coach, set this course. Ligety has won before on U.S. set courses, so...
Oh, no, and down on the arm is Ligety, and he's gone backwards. Ted Ligety making a rare mistake like that.
Oh, and there goes the race. He hiked up. I hope it was far enough, and he'll finish down here, but oh, he had it going on. A little too much angulation, a little too much weight on that inside ski, and down he went.
I'll put it to you like this. He's a guy that loves to make these absolutely pure carves,
yes.
And I wonder if he just got a little bit greedy up there.
Well, he has to ski like that. As we mentioned in that first run, he knows how hard Hirscher runs it, so he knows he has to ski perfectly. But boy, does he get the angles, and sometimes when the angle gets a little too much, he pays for it.
And that ski just snapped back at him, but those were some beautiful turns that he was making before skiing out. And disappointment for Ted Ligety, who will lose the lead in the giant slalom standings and turn that red bib over to Marcel Hirscher.
And this is a guy who went to Sochi but has been finding time to train that GS. His strength, he knows he needs to keep that speed up.
And so Ligety fights his way to the finish, and that was a rough ride for him. And there Ted Ligety, see spitting blood at the finish.
And you can see he goes down there when he tries to make the recovery. Watch his right knee right in the chin. And that'll, if you got the tongue between your teeth, he will definitely do a little chomp out of your tongue. But that's the recovery he tried to make right there. He gets hit in the chin. Oh,